Hello, hi everybody. Myself Ramesh. Today we will talk about the general topic. One is the basics and fundamental of chemistry, and you can see that mostly I like this caption: learn chemistry, think chemistry, and practice chemistry. So now we will see that I prepare a few of slides about the what are the basics in chemistry, like physical chemistry, organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry. Some general topics also we will discuss today in basics class. You can see the first one slide, the basics and fundamental of chemistry. What is carbonyls? Simple the words, it is like in graduation level they will ask you like 4 marks and 5 marks question. Anyhow, we will discuss the what is carbonyls. The compounds of metal with carbon is called carbonyls. These carbonyls are the covalent and the volatile compounds. Simply you can, one word you can say that what is carbonyl means the carbon contained metals or metal with carbon is called carbonyls. Carbonyls are mostly volatile and covalent compounds. The carbonyls are classified into three types. One is the monometric carbonyls and bridge carbonyls, polynuclear carbonyls. And the second one is the what is hydrides. Simply you can see the binary compounds formed by the combination of hydrogen with other elements are called hydrides. The hydrides are classified into four types: ionic hydrides, covalent hydrides, complex hydrides, and metal hydrides. These are the definitions and the classification of what is carbonyls and classification, and what is hydrides and what is classification methods or classification types. You can see the next slide. What is ionization energy and factors affecting of ionization potential values. So what is ionization means, the simple definition you can think that any compound to remove the energy, means the ionization potential is defined as the minimum energy is required to remove one electron from the neutral atom is isolated gaseous state, is also called first ionization energy. Simply we call first ionization. Simple methodology, the minimum energy is required to remove the one electron from the neutral atom, that is called ionization energy. You can see the amount of energy is required to remove second electron from the atom is called second ionization energy. Simply we call IE2. What are the factors affecting the ionization potential values? You can see the ionization potential values, mostly the factors are the sixth one is the size of the atoms, and second one is the charge of the nuclear, and third one is the screening effect, and fourth one electronic configuration, and fifth one nature of orbital, and sixth one charge of cation. These are the factors affecting the potential of ionization or ionization potential. And you can see the next one terminology, phenol. You can look in the some organic, the related are mostly the phenols are the important. You can see what is phenol. Simple definition, when the OH group is attached to directly to benzene, such aromatic hydroxy groups are called phenol. When the OH group is directly attacking to the benzene ring, that kind of aromatic hydroxy groups are called, or hydroxy compounds are called phenol. The phenols are depending upon the number of OH functional group, OH hydroxy groups. The phenol are the three types: monohydric phenol, dihydric phenol, and trihydric phenol. You can see here the monohydric phenol, only one OH group are there, that is the phenol or the hydroxy benzene you can call simply. And another one is the 2-methyl phenol, 2-hydroxy toluene. Simply you can see here the OH, only one H group and methyl group is there, that is the 2-hydroxy toluene. You can see the next one is the dihydric phenol, 2 OH group are the, that is these are the examples of quinone, OH, and the resinol, and there is the catechol. This is the 2 OH groups, or this is called dihydric phenol. Now we can see the third one is the trihydric phenol. Trihydric phenol is 3 OH group. This is the example of trihydric phenol examples. Now we can see the next one slide, what is halogen. What is halogen and halogen compounds? This is also very important in organic chemistry. The organic halogen compounds are derived from the compounds in which one or more hydrogen atoms are being replaced by equal number of halogen atoms, like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. These are the halogen. One hydrogen replaced by another one halogen compounds, that is called as monohalogen compounds. Best example is CH3Cl. Next one is the chlorobenzene. If two halogens are replaced by the hydrogen atom, that is called dihalogen compounds. You can simply CH2Cl2, dichloromethane. Next one, if the three hydrogen halogen formed is called trihalogen compound, CHCl3 and CHI3. This is the mono halogen, dihalogen, trihalogen. That is the halogen classification. Next one is the classification of halogen compounds. The halogens are mainly classified two types. One is the aliphatic halogen compound. Second one is the aromatic halogen compounds. Aliphatic halogen compounds, depending upon the nature of the carbon to which halogen is bonded. These are the 5 types of the aliphatic halogen compounds: primary alkyl halides, secondary alkyl halides, tertiary alkyl halide, vinyl alkyl halides, and aryl halides. These are the 5 types of aliphatic halogen compounds, and the 2 types is the aliphatic halogen and aromatic halogen compounds. Next one, you can see the next one slide, the aromatic halogen compounds. The mostly aromatic halogen compounds are the 2 types. One is that aryl halides, second one is aracyl halide. So aryl halide, when the halogen is directly attached to benzene, are called aryl halide. So best example is chlorobenzene. And another one example is parabromotoluene. You can see that one of the halogen is directly attached to benzene, that is called aryl halide. And second one is the aracyl halide. So when halogen atom is present in the side chain of the aromatic compound, that is called aracyl halide. Benzyl chloride, CH2Cl. So Cl is the one of the halogen compound. This is attached to the CH2 group, that is called side chain aromatic compound attachment. So these are the halogen compound topic. And you can see the next one, ether. Simple. You can see what is the ether. You can see that word is repeated in organic chemistry. What is ether? When two alkyl group attach to oxygen atom, such organic compounds are called ether. Classification, depending on the nature of two alkyl groups, ethers are the 2 types: symmetrical ether and unsymmetrical ether, or simple ether and the mixed ether. When the two alkyl group attach to the same oxygen atom, they are called simple ether, dimethyl ether, diethyl ether, CH3O CH3, CH2 CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3. Next one, unsymmetrical ether, that is called mixed ether. When the two alkyl group attach the oxygen are different, they are called unsymmetrical ether, CH3O CH2 CH3, ethyl methyl ether. So ether are the 2 types depending on the alkyl group. They are the symmetrical and unsymmetrical ether, or simple ether or mixed ether. Next one, see hydrides. The binary compounds formed by the combination of hydrogen with other elements, that is called hydrides: MgH2, NH3 and N2H4, H2O. They are the classified into 4 types. Salt-like are the ionic hydrides, or covalent hydrides, complex hydrides, metal hydrides. These are the hydrides and their classification. Next one, you can see that benzyl alcohol. When the OH group is present in the side chain of the benzene, such aromatic hydroxy alcohol are called benzyl alcohol. So CH2OH. So OH group is the attached to the CH2 group, the side chain, that is called side chain, that is called benzyl alcohol. Now you can see that what is esterification reaction. Esterification reaction means, simply you can keep in your mind, reaction with acids. Esterification means nothing but of reaction with acids. When the alcohol or the phenol react with carboxylic group in the presence of concentration H2SO4 and gives ester, these reactions are called esterification reactions, or called reversible reaction. The carboxylic acid COOH and react with in the presence of concentration H2SO4 to gives the ester. So that is called esterification reaction, or reaction with acids. Okay, reaction with acid. This is that equation. You can see carboxylic acid react with alcohol in H2SO4 in the presence of, it will give ester and give the final water molecule. So this is that reactions of esterification, and the Simple definition you can keep in your mind, reaction with acid. Next one you can say Riemann time in reaction. Riemann time in reaction, when the phenol react with chloroform in the sodium hydroxide or the potassium hydroxide solution gives hydroxyl aldehydes. This reaction is known as Riemann time in reactions. Phenol react with CaCl3, NaOH and NH2OH and the salicyldehyde major, 4-hydroxy benzoyl aldehyde major and minor. This is the Riemann time in reaction. Next one, aspirin. Chemical it is acetyl salicylic acid. You will call acetyl salicylic acid. This is the structure and you can write this format also. Next one, you can talk about the paracetamol, one of the useful drug or the useful medicine. Molecular formula is C8H9NO2. Simply the name is N-acetyl para-aminophenol, APAP, or the another one name is acetaminophenol. The molecular mass is 151.165 gram per mole. Solubility in water 14 milligram per ml in 20 degrees Celsius. Paracetamol, this is the structure, OH, NH, C double bond O, CH3. This is the structure of paracetamol. Next one you can see here, what is catalyst? The catalyst is the substance which can change the speed or the of the chemical reaction without being used up. In this reaction phenomena is called catalysis or catalyst. So catalyst is increase that speed of the reaction. It is called positive catalyst or simply called phenomenon positive catalysis, accelerate. And next one you can see, on the other hand, the catalysis decrease the retards the speed of the reaction, that is called negative catalysis. Phenomenon is called negative catalysis. The types of catalysis are mainly two types, homogeneous catalysis and heterogeneous catalysis. Okay, you can see what is homogeneous catalysis. If the catalysis in the present of same phase, the reactant is called homogeneous catalyst, or the types or these type of called is homogeneous catalysis. And second one is the heterogeneous catalysis. If the catalyst in present in a different phase than that of the reactant, it is called heterogeneous catalyst, or this type of catalysis is called heterogeneous catalysis. Next one, see what is drug. When you talk about the word of drug is derived from French word. The word name is drogue, which means that dry herb. In the general way, drug may be defined as the substance used to prevention, diagnosis and treatment or cure of disease in man or other animals. That is called drugs. The source of drugs, you can see that here 6 source of drugs now you can preparing in the market: plants and animals, synthetic drugs, minerals and microorganism drugs produced by the genetic engineering like hormones. Okay, the plants, animals, synthetic drugs and minerals and microorganism are antibiotics, microorganism and drugs produced from the biotechnology, genetic. Next you can see here classification of drugs. The drugs can be classified in various criteria on the basis of the chemical structure and the basis of therapeutic action. The function of drugs, you can see drugs various functions body in the further classified in the based on the physiological produce. You can see here the antipyretic and analgesic and anti-malaria drugs, sulfa drugs. You can see that the most of the drugs are approved by the Food and Drug Administration, FAD. And next one you can see the needs of conversion of drug into medicines. So in the chemistry point of view, there is a no distinction between the term of drugs and medicine. All drugs are the medicines, or medicines are drugs. However, our society and law makes a clear-cut distinction that between these two terms, what is drug and what is medicine. A medicine is a chemical substance which cure the disease of safe to use, and there is a negligible toxicity and does not cause any addiction. That is called medicine. What is drug? Means the drug is a chemical substance which is also cure the disease, but it is habit to forming and cause the addiction and is a serious side effect. That is the drugs. So penicillin is the one of the medicine and heroin is the drug. Example. You can see the next one, dose wise classification of drugs. Drugs are classified based on that body weight, age and diet. The pediatric dose are the expressed in term of body weight, mg per grams for dose in daily. And you can see this is that dose classification. This is the amides, and you can see amide, see what is amide, and next you can see what is amines. So if you like the and secondary chemistry, and what is protein also I mentioned here. And you can see here what is protein. Protein is the most of the chain of the amino acids. Amino acids have the carboxylic group and amine groups. Thank you very much.